Since 1788, the village of Denby Dale has been famous for the making of the world's largest pies. The last pie was in 1988. At this event was the Denby Dale and District Pie Hall Amateur Radio Society. This is their 25th year.
Well, it's nice to be here today at the Silver Jubilee. It's quite an event. And I'd just like to draw your attention to some of the members who started this venerable club. First of all, your first chairman was Peter Bottom, GHD8HD, who was one of my staff up there, and also the beacon keeper up there, a very knowledgeable chap. And he was the first chairman in 1972. Remember, the 29th was the first meeting, and he subsequently went to the Isle of Wight, and a few years after that, Peter died, unfortunately, and he never came back to Embley again. But there was the first man, and at that time, Frank Clegg, G3FQH, was the secretary, and you know what a lot of good work he did. Frank's marvelous collection of stuff.
G3SDY, or better known as Slightly Drunken Yorkshireman, which is a good description of Gerald, drunk not on alcohol but on the hobby. Over the years, Gerald has been responsible for the crowding of the bands with all the new call signs, always there to lend a hand and to help the new enthusiast.
You knocked him out, you didn't wet him. He just went boom. He was on the floor.
A water bomb isn't supposed to be in a cast iron container like a real bomb, you know.
But Kevin was sort of like well happy anyway. So of course when this thing went boom, he went away.
He stood there trying to say, hey, it's water bomb. The water bomb is
The water bomb is not he's talking on the radio, it's a little bit like that. Well, it isn't really, it's much more than that, because amateur radio has been going not just for 10 years like CB or even 30 like in America, it's been going for years and years and years. Amateur radio started off in the days when people were first experimenting in a little shed at the bottom of the garden trying to see if these radio waves could actually talk to somebody somewhere else. So as a hobby, it's a very old hobby. But it's also a hobby that's kept very much up to date with new things. Tell us you can't bring that car in.
GSDY, the microphone silently and checking the frequency, and then leaving it for you and QS line. Bye
now. Fred was the father of the field events, always organising some event to show off one of his creations, like the flying bedstead antenna. Fred has been responsible for Jamboree on the Air, the Girl Guides weekends, and various field events over the years.
Might not have enough light.
Brian, the location is a town called Potter, which is Papa Oscar Tango Tango.
It's a Roman but called Dunstar on.
That's set up at this end. You haven't seen a picture of a computer yet, so bye to you there. From GB4KDS.
I'm recording it as well.
Okay, Walter, got the description and everything in front of my phone. I'm going to move 2 metre rig down to ATV until it's an FM link sorted out.
And you can also lift the tripod up higher if you want it higher. I want one picture.
The club also put on special event stations, sometimes for fun, and sometimes for the public. This has included the ICI Open Day, Huddersfield Canal Society and the local council. The club also put on the first special event station on a bus. This was the Trans-Pennine Run from Lancashire to Yorkshire under the call sign of GB3 TPR. Sadly, this was the last event that Fred took part in.
For actually measuring current and voltage and working everything back. The number of people that's actually done it now is really interesting. It's surprising the battery voltages you acquire because the potentials across the batteries are running down. Oh, you're the game bird! 4 hours class.
Hello, CQ20, CQ20, CQ20. This is Gold Bravo 4, Charlie Mike Sierra, GB4, CMX. This is Gold Bravo 4, Charlie Mike Sierra, calling CQ20. Standing by. This is Gold Bravo 4, Charlie Mike Sierra, special event station. Russell North Scouts, calling CQS.
CQ2, this is GB4 BGR. GB4 BGR calling CQ, 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 CQ2, CQ2, GB4 BGR, GB4 BGR calling CQ Michael Call. When you were at the edge of the side, we could find the main one, which was going to give the opposite direction.
Over the years, the club has also put on the Denby Dale Amateur Radio Rally. At its peak, attracted some 50 dealers and hundreds of visitors.
Yes, we've got
We've got to set this distance before we tighten up.
Somewhere near will do.
You got a tape measure, anybody?
Somewhere near will do. It's an intelligent guess.
Yeah.
Right, that's fine.
You haven't got a okay, fine, no problems. And absolutely super that, Kirsty, and fine on the QTH. No, I'm not a guide leader. Used to be in the Scouts many years ago, but not at present. But we do like to help out with these guide weekends and the Scout weekends, of course. And the QTH is Huddersfield. That's Hotel Uniform Delta Delta Echo Romeo Sierra Foxtrot India Echo Lima Delta. Huddersfield is the QTH in West Yorkshire. It's a super audio, Kirsty, and pleased to hear you on the air. And what a super voice on the microphone. You sound as though you've been operating amateur radio for many years. GB0 GIW, GB4BGR.
Golf Bravo 4BGR, very nice of you, Dennis, to spend a little time with us. I've just one or two more that would like a quick word, if you've got the time for us, over. Okay, I've got Rebecca, who is 7. She's going to have a word now. Okay, Dennis, get them.
Tony was responsible for the Youth into Amateur Radio, a special event station, which lasted for 5 years. This has introduced the hobby to many young people.
It's a transmitter and a receiver. So we take a little bit of each word and we call it a transceiver. Alright? We join the bits of the word and we call it transceiver. That means it transmits and receives. And to break it down even shorter, you say TXRX. TX transmit, RX receive. So TX stroke RX. So we're going to write this down. Now what kind of transceiver is that? We'll have a look at the front of it and see if you can tell me. What does it say? What does it say there? So that's what they call a ISO. All mode, forget that, all mode transceiver FT736B. So it's a, sorry? My apologies, it's my transceiver.
Off you go. We're not on a race, we're not running, we'll take it nice and steady, and you let them do the map references. Yeah. Have you got a bit of paper and a pencil? You want someone to write it down?
Sadly, Tony died pursuing his favourite pastime. This was in America during the Pony Express annual mail run.
We're winding basket coils.
Go in.
Actually, no, she's planning to do work on the transformer.
Go on, say hello to Lucky.
Yes.
Oh, he's in.
I think these are easier to wind than the round coils, but especially you haven't been able to evolve a machine that can do what you're doing.
It's costing money.
Anything on?
It's lost it, it's wiped out.
Okay.
I don't know. Well, Jenny's just started up and off, I don't know.
The summer camp was born out of Youth into Amateur Radio and was run by Kevin, G1FYS.
Has it gone back up and gone back down?
Come on, now. It was a bit cool earlier on.
Are you just sliding that bar or sliding the actual thing out? I've done both. Try that. Right.
Have you got your tent down?
I was walking to the locker.
Is that clean water? Not before she get in, there's no more.
This was more of a social gathering for the club, where members could relax and have fun.
Like that really quickly and you didn't see.
And then I don't know what they are by the time I've seen. I only know these
Shooting star. And comics and Lord knows what else flying over last night. That side, yeah. Well.
The club has not only put on stations near Huddersfield, but also at the East Coast and as far away as Whitby.
G0 OJP, this is GV0 WLS. Okay, Robin, thank you very much. And QSL the 5x7. You're 5x7 also in Nancy Zulu 9-1 in the county of North Yorkshire. We're actually situated in the lifeboat station in the harbour.